Hi, welcome to Garden Yarns. My name is Christine. This is where we talk about knitting, crochet, and anything yarn related. Hi, how is everybody doing? I'm doing good. Today is January 16. Should have checked that before I popped on here. We've actually had a bit of snow here in southern Ontario, about that much, maybe a little bit more, a couple of inches. It was snowing a little bit today, but not as much as yesterday. It still seemed a little bit mild. Today I have a couple whips to show you and finished objects. I'll start with the finished objects. Dishcloths, anyone? Got quite the stack here. Oh, and for this pattern I linked a new link down below. You may have to copy and paste it in your browser because I don't think I set up the link properly, but it's under the title New, and you should be able to find the Black Rose Stitches Coral Ridge cloth there. This one I finally ran out of the Sunny Ombre yarn by Loops and Threads, so I paired it with white. The white is Bernat Handicrafter cotton, and for this I use a 5mm crochet hook. So there's that one. I did have enough to make a full Sunny Ombre dishcloth. I did find someone local to me that would take them. It's a nice, easy project. I think this is soft violet and orchid. I ran out of the soft violet. I had this tiny bit lift, which isn't enough to do anything with, so I may just toss it. So I actually kind of like doing it, the border in a different trim, a different color. This is Lily Sugar and Cream Berry Crush, another pretty solid color. And the next one I have 5 dishcloths. I like how these ones turn out. This is Bernat cotton. The colorway is called Lively. I thought it was psychedelic something, but it's actually called Lively. This is a 4 medium weight. It says use a 5mm crochet hook. And there's 100% cotton. I think I said that already. 12 ounces or 340 grams. So I finished this. This was not a full ball because I had used it to complete one of my bags before. And I have a tiny bit of that left as well. So I got 1, and they all turned out a little bit different. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's it for that color. And then I did another solid purple. I believe might be hot purple. I believe this is either Lily Sugar and Cream or Michael's Loops and Threads. I forget. Sorry about that. And this is, I think this was Blueberry by Lily Sugar and Cream. this one might be hot purple. I should probably keep better track of the color names. So all together, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I have 12 dishcloths finished. Well, dishcloths, washcloths, or they can use it for their blanket squares. And then they're also taking granny squares and the style for blankets as long as they're 8 by 8. So this is Pink Ombre by Red Heart. I used a 5mm crochet hook and I did 8 rounds. So there's that. Ends are woven in and everything. Just gonna grab a quick drink of my tea in my Muppets mug. And I did finish another hat. This is a Soybin Beanie by Miskun. And this is the color Very Berry. I like this color because it does have the bit of purple in it. So that turned out pretty cute, I think. It's got different colors of reds and oranges. There's a little bit of orange at the top. And this I used my Likey 5.5mm knitting needles. These I got off Etsy. These are the color blush, so they're pink. So I'm really happy with the Very Berry colorway. Which leads me to works in progress. I did just cast on another Soybin Beanie, and these are the Likey needles. And this is called Love Bug. It's Red Heart Super Saver Biddy stripes. This is a 10-ounce ball, 283 grams, 515 yards. And there's purple, different shades of reds and pinks, and a little bit of white, and a little bit of purple. So similar to this hat. This one's a little bit brighter. So as you can tell, I just casted it on. Take that off, it's a little warm in here. And I actually made some progress on my muscle burl hat, so I'll update you on that. I actually worked on it yesterday. And this is the I'm a Barbie Girl colorway by Times Square, Yarnery for New York. And I think I'm using 2.5 circular needles, so they're tiny for me. And this is how much far I got. I actually started doing the decreases yesterday, so thanks for everybody that encouraged me to try to finish it. Next time, remember to leave your stitch markers in there, because I had to play around with the placement of the stitch markers, so hopefully it'll line up okay with the increases down there. If not, it'll be tucked inside and nobody will see. Because it's one of those hats that fold into itself. And this is by Soybin Beanie. So it may not be as loose as I think it is. Might be an, oh, it's an okay fit. Yeah, it might be okay once it's done. And once it's done, I'll be able to fold up the brim a little bit too, but I don't want to play around with it in case my stitches fall off. Whether or not I make another one, because this one took forever and I'm still not quite done, so we'll see about that. There is a couple of videos on people doing other different ways of casting on and decreasing. So I did watch one video. I think I followed Nitty Natty to do the crochet hook pinhole cast on. And my wonderful knitting life has muscle burl tutorials and tips and trick videos. And for my granny squares, I did chain 2 in the corners, chain 1 along the side, and I started with the magic circle. I'm doing a lot of thumbs up today. And a 5mm crochet hook, I mentioned that before. And so I'm actually using one of my project bags for my muscle burl hat. So that's coming along. I'm hoping to finish this by the end of the month, because I do have a couple of days off at the end of January. Grab another quick drink. And lastly, I made some progress on my unicorn mane blanket, so I'll show you that real quick. I have this much left of my 3rd ball, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to start 4th ball. And this is how it's looking like. I believe I casted on close to 160 stitches. So this is my favorite color of the bitty stripes, is the unicorn mane. And I'm using the 5mm crochet hook for this also. It's hard to show up in my camera on my phone. So that's coming along. So I think I showed you this one before. This is a mermaid bitty stripe colorway. So quite different from the Very Berry. Could be almost earrings. That would be kind of silly though, wouldn't it? Okay, I guess that's it for now. I'll let you guys go. Thank you for liking, watching, and sharing my videos. And until the next one, stay safe, stay warm, and have a great week. Bye for now.